Hi dear students, we are going to continue with the third video, factorizing the expressions. Here you learn before expansion, and the expansion of 2x plus 5 gives us 2x plus 10. And how you were doing this one, you were multiplying one by one terms. 2 times x is equal to 2x, 2 times 5 is equal to 10, so it's equal to 2x plus 10, it's going to be. Factorizing is the reverse of expanding the brackets. So when you are going to do, when you factorize this one, you are going to do the inverse operation. So you are going to find the common term, like in 2x and 10, the 2 is the common term, so you are going to try to find. And when you check, 2 is the common also. It can be, but for it's obvious that they are dividing both of them. So I'm going to write in terms of 4 times 3 times x plus 4 times 2, if I say 4 times 2, if I say, and if the 4 is the common term for us, 4, as you see here, common term, and I'm going to do here the common term. I'm going to write first here, then this common term, when it left, it's going to be like when I cancel these are only the terms that left in the parenthesis I'm going to write, which is equal to 3x. Then when you cancel this one also, when you get out this one, it's going to be equal to plus 2. So if you do operation like this, it will be true. If you do this one by 2, let's say also 12x plus 8, it will be equal to 2 times 6x plus 4, but this is partially factorized, it is not all factorized, so we should do all factorization like this. Here, if I solve the other exercises, 30x plus 12, it's going to be equal to, I'm going to solve this one. First, see, 30 and 12, they have common number which is equal to 6. So I'm going to divide 36 times 5x plus, this is 6 times 2, it's going to be, and when I get the 6 parentheses, I'm going to cancel these are, and I'm going to get 6 parentheses. When I get 6 parentheses, you are going to see that we left 5x plus 2, and this is the factorization result. Here, if we solve this type of questions, these are a bit different because there are 3 times x and minus 9 times x times y, because here we don't have only the numbers, we have the expressions also, variables also. Here they are like terms, they are similar terms. Here 3 times x times y, it's going to be, I'm going to get the common term parenthesis 3x here, so 3x here, 3x here, 3x and 3x here. If I get the rest of them, it's going to be equal to, if I get 3x parenthesis, this is the common term, the rest of them is x minus, the sign is going same, then 3y, it's going to be answer of our question. Here, this expression 6xy square, it's going to be equal to 3 and 2, here 3 times 2 x times y square, it's going to be, plus, I'm not going to separate because I know that y cube is equal to y squared times y. Also it can be written, so I'm going to write this one 4 times 2 x times x, because x squared is going to be written as x and x, and y cube, it's going to be written as y times y squared. Now these are the common terms. I'm going to find the common terms here. The 2 is the common term, 2 is the common term, x is the common term, x is the common term, and y squared is the common term, y squared is the common term. So the rest of them, when we get parentheses, let me first write the 2xy squared, these are the common terms, then the left 3 plus 4x and y, it's going to be, only you need to be careful here, y cube is equal to y times y square, it should be, because 1 plus 2, and I'm looking for common term, so y square is common in y cube. Okay, let's continue. Sorry, I forgot here to complete. Okay, we are going to solve some exercises. We are going to expand the brackets. We didn't solve this kind of questions. Then we are going to solve factorization questions. Here, you know, the expansion means 8 times x and 8 times 7, one by one. I'm going to multiply. So it's going to be equal to the a1. It's going to be equal to 8x plus 56. And here, this one for the b1 I can do. B is 3 times 5, 3 times minus y. It's equal to 3 times 5 is equal to 15. 15 minus 3 times y, it's going to be equal to minus 3y is going to be minus 3y is going to be minus 3y. And here I will do this one, 2xy. We are going to multiply all this expression here, all this expression by this one and this one here. So it's going to be equal to 2xy times 3 minus 2x times 3 minus 2xy times y, it's going to be, which is g, and 2 times 3 is equal to 6xy, and minus 2x times y, which is equal to minus 2x y square is the answer of the question. Okay, here we have some exercises about the factorization. Here the clue also given us. 2 is the common term for both of them, so when you divide by 2, which is the answer, you are going to write that one only here. 2 times 4x plus 5 it's going to be, because 10 divided by 2 it's going to be equal to 5. So 6x minus 9, if the 3 is common term, then when you divide by 3 it's equal to 2x, it's written here, minus, so you are going to divide by 3 and it's going to be equal to 3 here. So 3 times 3 it's going to be equal to 9. This is the logic of the question. I'm going to leave the expression here. We are going to solve this kind of questions in the lesson. Here these are directly factorized. We are going to try to directly factorize these questions. Here I'm going to solve the a1, 3 times x plus 3 times 2 it's going to be, which is 6. So 3 is the common term. When I get the common term parentheses for the a I am solving, 3 times x plus 2 is the factorization result. And 8x plus 24, the c1 I'm solving, 8x plus 24, it's going to be, 8 is the common term, 8 times the first one has x, and the second one 8 times 3, so it's equal to plus 3 is the answer of the question going to be. Here these expressions, also variables are the common terms, so x squared plus 4x, if it is 8 times x times x plus 4 times x. If I get the x parentheses, I got the common term x, and I'm going to do like this. I'm going to get x parentheses. The left is x plus 4. So in parentheses, I'm going to write x plus 4. Or if I solve the h1 here, h 16x minus 12x square, here 4 and 4 is common for the numbers, so 4 times 4x minus 4 times 3 times x times x. So 4x is the common term I said before. So here here 4x and here 4x. If you get 4x parentheses, 4x I'm writing firstly, then if I write the 4x here, 4x, let me use the same color not to confuse the mind. 4x is the common number. This is the left of them. 4 here minus the minus sign, 3 and x is the answer of the question going to be. Here we have these are the last exercises. We have many terms here, but we are looking for again common terms. Here the pi is not common term for both of them, so the common term it's going to be 2 here. I'm sorry for the 6a and 6a I'm solving. So the 2 is the common term, so 2 times 3 pi is plus 2 times 1. This is important because when you if you don't have any common term here, we know that invisible 1 here, 2 times 1 always it's going to be equal to 2. So when you get 2 parentheses, 2 times 3 pi plus 1 is the answer it's going to be. This is very important here. When you get common term everything 2 here, it means that you need to leave 1. And here let me solve the 12x cubed from 7d1, which is equal to 12x cubed plus 6x squared minus 3x. As you see, 3 is the common term and x is the common term. So if I separate with respect to that one, when I get 3x from here, this expression, I'm going to leave 4x squared. From this one, if I get 3x, I'm going to leave 3x. And when I get 3x from I get everything, I'm going to leave 1 here. And this is going to be end of our solutions.